Hello, friends. Thought I'd do a bit of a live video here. I just returned home from a pretty good drive, about 10-hour drive for me, and I was fortunate to join many of you at the York Train Show. Never been there. I was a guest of a TCA member, and I've never seen so many trains in my life. It was so overwhelming. And I understand that this year was quite a bit smaller than other years. So I can't imagine what it's normally like, even because this year was phenomenal. But here is a little bit of what I picked up. Um, so I wanted one of these box cars. Found a pretty good price on that. And it's going to be a runner, and it's actually in good shape, other than a little bit of dirt on it, dust. It's got the walkways are in good shape. The nibs are on there, and the brake wheel, and it's a knuckle coupler, so that's cool. I bought a slightly rough 293 back here. I have a 293 and absolutely love it. It smokes like like it's on fire. So I wanted to get another one. I got a really nice price on a combination of this and this 302, uh, 2 for 1 kind of deal. They gave me an excellent price. I picked up behind there a first generation 302. I have a baggage car project that I want to work on, but I didn't have one of these stands or the bags, so I picked up a couple of those. Um, I don't have hardly any figures, and I was able to find a few of those. Actually, they were many people selling the metal S scale figures out there, so that was cool. Also picked up a wagon here with person on it and the loads. Didn't really anticipate doing that, but I was offered a pretty good price on it, and so I thought, well, let's do it. Then I also picked up two 300s. This one's in pretty good shape, and this one is not in good shape. It's missing the boilerplate. It's missing the rail up front. It's got going to need a new insulator. It's going to need a trailing truck. It's going to need a harness. Um, but I spent $5 for it. So there's that. And I also got a bridge, Blacksville Bridge. I don't know if you have noticed in my videos, I have one of these, and it is broken in so many pieces. It's always a miracle when it doesn't fall down. So many times when I'm trying to run trains underneath it, a little vibration will cause it just to fall down and cause a derailment. So it's one of those things. It's like, boy, I'd love to get a one that's not broken, and so that takes care of that. And then one more Atlantic, just because four wasn't enough, so let's get five. And this one is a 21105. Now, again, I spent $5 on this, and this is a bit of a surprise. For those of you that have been watching this channel for a long time, you may recall that I have a 21105 that I got from my father. It's the first American Flyer steam engine, or engine period, that I got. It was part of the Aero set. And so I kind of have this special affinity for them. And I've picked up another one or two through the years and just like the way they run. They do have the Pullmore tire on them. They were made around 1960, and they're just a great running engine, smoke and chuff. Um, but this one caught my eye because it's got the aluminum tires. Now, it's again missing screws, it's missing linkages. Um, so I don't know if it runs. I don't know, I don't haven't tried to do any work on it yet. It's going to need a little attention. But when I checked in Doyle, I found something that surprised me. Doyle says that there are actually three types of this particular engine, and I believe they started making those in 1958. And there was a first type that had an applied bell and an applied whistle and aluminum tires. And his comments say that this one is so rarely been traded that he doesn't list it as in terms of, is it common, is it rare? And I was like, oh my word. So this $5 engine is actually a really rare engine. And so that's kind of cool. Um, Real diamond in the rough. and rough it is. But I think it'll clean up pretty well, and it's going to get some run time. And how fun is that, huh? So, I guess I want to put a plug in for the York show. I know many of you go to it already. You don't need me to tell you what an incredible place it is and how phenomenal the people are. But if you've thought about going to the York show and you haven't been, you might strongly consider checking into it. You need to be a member of the TCA or the guest of a member. So if you are wanting to pursue that, I would strongly encourage you to do it. There are a tremendous number of vendors, and some of them are really interested in working deals. In addition to a lot of S scale, there's absolutely truckloads of Lionel. I didn't know there was that much Lionel in all the world. I mean, it is just unbelievable amounts of Lionel. There's also standard gauge and quite a bit of standard gauge. There's also some antique, like I saw some die-cast floor pull trains, probably from the 1800s. There are structures. There's some running layouts, display layouts. There's some HO stuff. There are tools, there are vendors. I mean, it really is impressive. And there are 5 significantly sized, what I would consider like convention or commercial buildings that have huge amounts of this stuff in it. Plus, in the show this year, there was another space on top of all that for more vendors and people selling things. So um, I was with a gentleman by the name of Ron, and we were walking at a fairly brisk pace. And after 4 hours, we were through half the show. So it is a significant event and well worth your time. So I hope you can get there at some point. And to all of you that were there this year, I met a few of you. I'm sure there's more of you I didn't, but I hope you all had a good time and got there and got home safely. So take care. Until next time, we'll talk. God bless. Bye bye.